So today at preschool, the teacher told us all about a guy called the Pope, okay? And I said, excuse me. I thought pulp was in orange juice. And she said, no, Donnie, pulp. And I said, yeah, pulp. It's the hairy stuff, the dog hair they put in the orange juice. And she said, excuse me, Donald, there's no hair in the orange juice. It's called pulp. And I said, yeah, that's what you said, pulp. And she said, no, pope. And I said, Pope? What am I missing? And she said, Donnie, the Pope is a person, the Catholic leader. And I said, their leader is orange juice? That's kind of weird. Why would people follow orange juice? And she said, no, Donnie, Pope. And I said, yes, Pope. And that's what they have in orange juice and in a lot of other juices. You look at banana juice. Actually, there's no banana juice. That would be yucky. Mucho yucky, yo. But they've got grapefruit juice and kiwi juice. There's a lot of pulp. And she said, no, Danny, Pope. And I said, I think we're going to have to disagree to disagree because I think we're saying the same thing and I'm not getting through to you about this. And she said, Donald, the Catholic people have a guy called the Pope. Pope. And I said, why would they spell it poop? And she said, no, Donald, that's Poop. And I said, oh, well, I guess I'm wrong. But, we don't have to tell everybody that. Sometimes I make a mistake, but I never make mistakes. But sometimes I do, and when I do, I don't, okay? So we learned what the Pope is today. He's a Catholic guy, okay?